Welcome to the latest episode of Branding the Experience. We discuss ways where we can create environments where employees actually want to come to work and customers want to keep coming back. Hi, I'm Ken Bader, your host for Branding the Experience, and our subject today is the brand mix for you. And this is kind of a carryover to the article and the podcast that I posted this week. The podcast was on the engagement mix for you in connecting with our employees, and the article was on the marketing mix for you. And you may think, well, marketing mix and brand mix, aren't they the same thing? Aren't we talking about the same subject? And no, not really. The marketing is about the tactics we use to promote our unique image and our unique message and to draw customers, clients, or members to us. And the brand is the essence of who we are. How we're different, our uniqueness, our unique story, what our niche is, and what problem we specifically solve as a business. So from a branding mix, there are three components. One is the visual brand, and that can be billboards, many times website, our business cards, brochures, making sure that the visual brand are not only the right colors and right pictures, but are consistent in that when people begin to see different pieces from our brand, whether it's social media or online or email or print, that they begin to understand, this is from, in case of my firm, this is from Bader Training and Consulting, or this is from Prudential Insurance, or this is from Delta Airlines. Without even seeing the name, looking at it, it just connects with me that visually this is that particular brand. So number one is the visual brand. Number two is the brand messaging, the actual words that we use. And it's amazing. There's one client that I had for a short time that we did an exercise where we put all of the print marketing on a table, as well as printed out a number of their emails and web pages and so forth. And the reason I did that is I wanted to make the point that not only did the visual pieces seem to be a little bit off in that they didn't match, but more importantly, they used several different taglines. They used different types of wording that just didn't match. And especially when you're using 3, 4, 5 different taglines, people begin to get confused. It's like, all right, what do you stand for? Who are you really trying to connect with? So the brand messaging, the actual wording that we use, needs to be consistent, and we need to continually expose our niche to those words, whether it's example that I used before, Alta One Credit Union, which was one that I liked, in Reach New Heights. They constantly use that, or many times, as you might see in commercials, McDonald's use that. I'm loving it for who knows how long, but they continually use that message in order to really drive that home. And the last piece of this little trilogy of our branding mix is the experience. And I've seen this many times before, is visually we'll have a great looking brand in our marketing tactics, and in our marketing tactics we'll have some great messaging, and we'll promise a certain experience for our customers. Many restaurants do this. Say, hey, come on in and try our great food and our great ambiance, and you go there and the place is filthy, and the service isn't that good, and the food is pretty average. So it's a broken promise right from the start, and the experience doesn't match the other two elements of our brand mix. The reverse goes true as well. Many times I've seen some great establishments that do provide a good experience, even a great experience, but the ads that I see in their magazine just are so bland and vanilla, it doesn't do the experience justice, so they don't drive people with those other brand elements to their place of business. So our visual brand, our brand messaging and words, and our branded experience. If we can get those all aligned and working at a high level, then you know what? You're branding the experience at a real high level, which I hope you're doing. Thanks for spending some time with me today, and hope to see you on the next episode of Branding the Experience. Take care.